Hi, I'm Andy Weyenberg with Miller Welders. We often get asked if the welding machines that professional race teams use are the same welders that you can purchase yourselves. Let's take a walkthrough tour of JR Motorsports in Mooresville, North Carolina to see what they actually use. In this area is where the cars go through their final assembly. The cars get their engines, transmissions, rear ends, and all their suspension components in this area. From here, the cars go to the setup plate where it gets set up for whatever racetrack they're going to be racing at this weekend. You'll also notice in this area that they have a Syncrowave 210 TIG welder and a new Millermatic 211 MIG welder. Both of those machines have the flexibility to run on 115 or 230 volt power, which is great for this area because sometimes they have to add a bracket or move something that wasn't planned for in the fabrication department. That input voltage flexibility allows them to plug the machine in anywhere around this shop. The next area we're going to see is the fabrication area. The fabrication area is broken up into two parts. The body fab area, where the bodies are fabricated on the chassis, and the finish fab area, where the cars are fitted with ductwork and all the other components and brackets needed to mount everything else that needs to be put on the car. In the fabrication area, we have the Dynasty family of machines, including the Dynasty 210, the Dynasty 280, and the Dynasty 350. The body fab area uses the Millermatic 190 to spot weld the bodies together, as well as the new Millermatic 211. So now let's check out some pit stop practices. All right, we're standing out here where they're practicing pit stops on one of the JR Motorsports cars. He's making a loop, he's gonna come in and they're gonna stop and they're gonna do their pit stop. Looks like something wrong in the back of the car, probably a track bar mount it sounded like. They're getting the Millermatic 211 out. This machine is now an inverter-based machine. It's real lightweight, portable. It can run on 115 or 230 volt power. Looks like they're changing it over to run it on 115. To change the plug over, we just unscrew the 230 volt plug and screw the 115 volt plug in. Looks like we need to weld a bracket back on the track bar. Since their fabricators are in the building, I'll help them weld the track bar back on. So first thing we're going to do is grind some of the paint off where the old track bar was. I'm using the new Weld-Mask because it's great for getting in these tight areas. Also, remember, if you're using a drop cord with your welder, especially on 115, make sure it's properly sized. They're using a nice heavy gauge 10 gauge cord for this application. With the new Millermatic 211's inverter engine, the machine is half the weight and smaller size than the previous model, making it easier to move from your shop to the trailer or from the trailer to the racetrack when you really need it. For more information on the new Millermatic 211, check out millerwelds.com.